Hey, my name is Peter.
And my name is Liz.
We are your local realtors and community enthusiasts.
And while we can help you buy or sell homes anywhere in Michigan, we love featuring the small businesses that make this community an amazing place to call home.
This is the Real Community Show.
In an age of online shopping, the Rust Belt Market, located in the heart of downtown Ferndale, is an oasis of human-to-human commerce and inspiration.
Featuring over 40 artists and independently owned small businesses, an event space, and a full bar, the Rust Belt Market is also home to one of our favorite local stops, the Loaded Die.
The Loaded Die's smallish store is a deceptive front for their huge passion concerning community and all things board games.
To find out more, we spoke with co-owners Kyle and Madison.
So guys, can you tell us a little bit about how the Loaded Die got started?
Yeah, sure. So we noticed about 4 or 5 years ago that the general public really, in America especially, their perception of board games was stuck on something like Monopoly or Sorry. And we knew that there were a ton of board games out there that really brought people together that they weren't experiencing the way that we were. When we came in, we said, you'll never see a game on our shelves that doesn't have the designer's name and the artist's name on the box, or at least on the first page of the instructions. And
Okay.
it's so important because when you were in middle school and you read the classics like Don Quixote or something, did you ever presume that people stopped writing books in 1930? But for some reason, everyone thinks that, game design ended at Yahtzee.
Right.
Or something.
That's it, we've perfected it,
Yeah,
we're done.
it's done. And then, there's thousands of titles that came out every year, and when people said board games, people still thought, oh, you mean like Clue? And it's like,
Right.
oh, kinda.
Yeah.
But
What do you mean you play board games?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we've always tried to do stuff different. We've always tried to talk to people as long as they want to talk about board games. We'll always greet you and say hello, no matter who you are and what you look like. If you look like you're a gamer or not, it doesn't matter. We just want more people to get into games. And for a while, we didn't even carry Dungeons and Dragons or anything that looked too fantasy-like, because we didn't want people to think, oh, that's not for me, oh, that's too nerdy, oh, this isn't my type of thing. Because games are for every type of person.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone can find a certain type of game that they like.
Yeah.
And at the Rust Belt, we have the opportunity of having a really low overhead space right in the center of downtown Ferndale. So people just kind of happen upon us, and then we get to introduce them to this new wonderful world.
Yeah.
And because also of the low overhead and the smaller space, we have the opportunity to really test out different aspects of the business plan that aren't normal to the gaming industry.
Tell us a little bit about what makes the Loaded Die so unique.
Yeah, so one of the coolest parts about what we do is we actually partner with other businesses like restaurants and breweries and tap rooms, and they essentially rent out a library of board games from us that we maintain and update with new titles as new ones are coming out, and then we host an actual game night at that location. And those game nights are just really great ways to meet new people and maybe play a fun board game and drink a new local craft beer in the meantime.
Yeah, it taps into what people are looking for in this kind of heavily digital, we're all staring at screens. You get to just come and actually have an analog interaction with here are things to move around, here is a delicious beer to drink, and here are people.
Yeah. One of the things that we actually say is that the events aren't a way for you to put down your phone, but the games are so fun that you won't want to check your phone while you're there.
I love it.
And a lot of people in Metro Detroit are new to the area and want to find a place where they can organically meet new people and form friendships, or even just have a night where they can chat over the table with somebody even though they don't have anyone necessarily to invite out. So all of our events are friendly for individuals to come or groups. And part of what the Guru does is organize it so that you're always playing the type of game that you want to play, and at the same time meeting new people. In that way, our product really is the community. It's not the games. The games make it really easy for us to draw in the community, but the real draw are the people having those real life tactile experiences and interactions.
Okay.
So you mentioned gurus. Can you tell me what that means exactly?
Yeah, a board game guru is the person that actually runs each event. So Kyle and I can't make it to all the events, even though we wish we could. And these people are extremely talented at teaching games. They're really good at welcoming people, making them feel really comfortable, and just making sure the event goes smoothly overall.
And they're gonna find the right game for you at whatever level you're at, and the right table for you at whatever level you're at. So there's no reason to be intimidated by either the game or the group, because we have someone there that is really focused on understanding you as a person when you come in, and what's gonna allow you to have the best time.
Yeah, they're kind of there to help break down those barriers and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, and I've noticed it actually makes it a lot easier for people to come back when they get to know the guru too, because they think of that person as a friend, and they do have this friendship, and even if they're coming by themselves, they know they're gonna know at least one person there, so they can go and visit them.
Relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
One less barrier to say, oh, I'll just stay in tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we also noticed you guys are doing game rentals now. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the game rentals we've always been doing, but we've kind of expanded upon it a lot as of recently. We offer it as a monthly subscription where you can rent as many games as you want from our library. And we are very close to hitting 1,000 games, which is
In your
really,
library?
really, yeah, which
Oh,
is
okay.
really,
That's pretty crazy.
That's huge.
yeah, it's really exciting. And we recently redid our entire rental website too, so you can go on there and schedule rentals. And it's a really great way to try out different games. There's new titles coming out all the time, and this gives you the opportunity to actually try them out, see if they're worth the hype, and not lose $50 in the process.
Right.
That's
That makes
perfect.
sense. Speaking of trying out new games, we can't stop at the Loaded Die without adding a new title to our personal game collection.
After a few questions regarding a typical game night at the Bellinger house, Madison thought that the card game Arboretum would be a solid choice. And after showing us the basics, we knew she was spot on.
Kyle and Madison, thanks again for having us out. It's been a real pleasure talking with you. If you want to find out some more about tabletop games, be sure to visit them here at the Rust Belt Market in Ferndale, or check them out on Facebook at The Loaded Die.
Until next time, community,
Keep it real.
Hey you, and we're talking to you, person who made it to the end of our video. Thank you so much, it means the world to us.
It really does. And if you're looking to buy a home, check out realcommunityhometeam.com, where you can search homes in this area or anywhere in Michigan.
And if you're looking to sell, be sure to check out our Real Results marketing plan, which can maximize your return by weaving your home story into our community show narrative.
Also, do us a favor and click those like, subscribe, and share buttons.